North Korean leader Kim Jong-un left Russia on Sunday after a rare 6-day visit. The visit appeared to solidify his country's ties with President Vladimir Putin. Kim's tour of Russia's Far East began on Tuesday. It has focused intensely on military cooperation, including a symbolic exchange of rifles with Putin and an inspection of state-of-the-art Russian weapons. Kim's first official visit abroad since the coronavirus pandemic has sparked concerns that Moscow and Pyongyang will defy Western sanctions to secure an arms deal that could help the Kremlin continue its assault against Ukraine. In comments broadcast on national television on Sunday, Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said that Russia will pursue cooperation with North Korea despite UN sanctions. Kim Jong-un departed from Vladivostok, the Pacific port city just over the border. Before his departure, Kim Jong-un was presented with 5 explosive drones, a reconnaissance drone, and a bulletproof vest as gifts from the governor of the Primorye region, which borders China and North Korea. He also visited the Far Eastern State University and appeared particularly pleased as he watched a walrus show at a local oceanarium. Summing up the North Korean leader's visit, Russian Natural Resources Minister Alexander Kozlov, who accompanied him, said that a lot had been discussed. He made no mention of any agreements concerning military matters, but said that the two sides discussed increasing supplies of grain and the resumption of regular air travel. Kozlov said that the two countries also discussed reviving long-muted infrastructure projects. He added that government officials from the two countries also agreed to meet in Pyongyang in November. At the end of Kim's visit, official Russian video footage showed him waving goodbye from his heavily armored train to a Russian delegation. Russia and North Korea, who are historic allies, are both under rafts of global sanctions. Moscow for its Ukraine offensive and Pyongyang for its nuclear weapon tests. On Saturday, Kim Jong-un met Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu in Vladivostok, where he inspected state-of-the-art weapons, including a hypersonic missile system. On Wednesday, Putin and Kim held talks at Russia's new Vostochny Cosmodrome, roughly 8,000 kilometers from Moscow. After the meeting, Putin talked up the prospect of greater cooperation with North Korea and the possibilities for military ties. While meeting Kim Jong-un, Vladimir Putin accepted an invitation to visit North Korea and offered to even send a North Korean to space, which would be a first. Moscow is believed to be interested in buying North Korean ammunition to continue fighting in Ukraine, while Pyongyang wants Russia's help to develop its internationally condemned missile program. The Kremlin, however, has said that no agreement has or will be signed.